I was here my first week when I was working in my dispatch office downstairs. So I'm sitting there working in my dispatch office on my computer. All of a sudden, I turned and looked to my right, and there's this little girl looking at me. I wonder who she is. When she finally realized that I could see her, she snatched her head back and I didn't see her. So I went back into the hallway and then another hallway to see if that little girl was still there. She wasn't there. So I went back inside, got onto my computer, and I was just kind of thinking of what that whole situation. So one of my guards came in and I asked him, I said, "You're not gonna believe this." And then I said, he said, "Don't say nothing else." He said, "You saw that little girl, didn't you?" Now, this is what
before you even said it.
I haven't said a thing. And
wow.
and he said, "You saw that little girl." So chills went all the way through.
Oh wow. What did she look like? Or did
she was Caucasian. She had on old tight clothes with yellow ribbon in her hair. When she saw that I could see her, it kind of shocked her because she looked at me in amaze and she disappeared. The next day, another one of my guards was in the dispatch office and I was telling them about the little girl. All of a sudden, in the back of where my dispatch office was, the lights were blinking, things were being knocked around. So she was mad because I was telling this guard that I saw her.
Oh, wow.
So the guard says, "Little girl, go away. Go back to what you were doing."
So you talked
And
to
it stopped.
her. Yeah.
Yes, it stopped. So it was weird.
Do they have a name for her? Or
You know,
people over there?
not that I know of,
But
but
nobody told you about that when
no
you
one
first
told
started.
me about it at all. Another thing what she do to me sometimes, I could be sitting down in my dispatch office and I can feel somebody messing with my ears. You know, so
She's an ornery one.
So every often I'm doing this, you know, because it just feel like somebody's doing this to my ears.
Oh,
So yeah, she. I don't think she mean any harm, but
Doesn't sound like it. It sounds like she's just an ornery one.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
We just talked to Leroy. He's one of the security guards here at Union Station, and he told us to come in here. And I've always thought this is kind of a creepy area because it's like life-size diorama. And the door is slightly open, so we're gonna give it a try.
It's a little heavy.
You're a hoss.
I hope it doesn't close on us.
I hope
I'm gonna
so
leave
too.
that open.
We've had that happen before. They're clearly doing some updates in here. We're not allowed to touch the engineer, obviously. Don't touch this gal either. I don't know why I'd want to.
Leroy told us this was where they used to board the train way back when. And then he had a ghost story of his own to tell us here.
He told us that down these steps, which are blocked off right now, and we won't go down them.
Now, those stairs, the first week I was here, me and another guard, he was showing me the road. We were walking up the steps. I heard his footsteps, I heard my footsteps, and I also heard someone else's footsteps. So I asked him, I says to him, "Hold it, stop." He stopped, I stopped. The footsteps kept coming. You could hear it just plainly. So at that time, I just wanted to get up out of that area real very fast.
Yeah, but you heard footsteps.
It was 3 people walking over the steps.
But
Yeah.
you couldn't see anybody.
I didn't see anybody.
But they were like right beside you. It felt like you were...
Bad and back of me.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's creepy.